What's up, guys? It's your boy Brock back with another video. I'm here with Zach.
Hello there.
We're doing another podcast. Today, this just happened. The Chiefs trade Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins for 5 draft picks. A first, 2022 first, 2022 second, 2022 fourth, plus a fourth and a sixth in 2023. The Dolphins are also giving Tyreek Hill a 4-year, $120 million extension, including $72 million guaranteed, and also including $52 million at signing. What are your thoughts about this? I was kind of perplexed by this. I did not expect Tyreek Hill to be traded.
Well, I was texting my dad about it earlier. And he said that it could have been with how he felt with Devontae's trade and what Devontae got out of it. So he was probably thinking that he was going to probably get paid Devontae Adams or higher contract money-wise. And especially, for extended period amount of time, because I'm sure the Chiefs wanted him for many years to come, probably as long as they have tenured Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick and Tyreek gel like butter. And he's probably completely right. He saw Devontae's money that he got in his contract and said, "I want that plus a little more for this amount of time, and if you can't get it for me, I would like a trade." But I've heard talks about them trying to extend him through the season last year. So the trade talks, or the trade, not the trade, but contract talks have been going on for ever, but they seem to be stalling. That was the breaking point for him.
Yeah.
From what I understand. So, surprised Miami picked him up. I thought for sure that it would be New York or it wouldn't have happened, but it would have been fun to imagine him and Matt Ryan gelling together on that Colts offense, since T.Y. probably won't be back, but
yeah.
He could have went to the Seahawks. He could have went to.
There were 2 teams that he had.
Jacksonville. He could have went to Jacksonville, but Miami wanted him, so they traded him to Miami.
The Jets also gave a trade offer, but they declined it.
Oh, I'm sure.
The Jets gave him but the Jets trade offer didn't include any first-round picks.
And Tyreek has played over the years to say, "Hey, I'm worth at least a couple first rounds."
Yeah, it was interesting when you said about the Davante Adams thing. He was the highest paid wide receiver for only a week. And then this happened, and now Tyreek Hill is now but I'm glad for Tyreek Hill that he's getting paid. He deserves it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He probably saw Davante's trade and contract and said, "I want that. I want more than that." And the Chiefs were like, "We can't give that to you. We don't have enough cap space. We don't have enough money for you."
The Dolphins have every cap space in the world.
So did the Colts, Jaguars, Dolphins, Browns, Jets, Giants.
Yeah, but the Dolphins had what, 70 million in cap space? Was it? They were number
Colts,
one in the cap space. I know that.
and Colts were number 2 probably because they're like
Yeah.
60. Anyway,
But yeah, anyway.
he probably said, "Look at Devontae's. I want that. Give me this amount of years. Give me this much money because I want to be top of that. I want to be up with Devontae." And they're like, "Probably no. Can't do that to you." So,
Yeah.
that's just what happened.
Let's go with something a little bit more that'll make you a little bit more happy. We'll talk about the Colts. So with the Colts getting a new quarterback, I forgot, did Carson Wentz get traded or something? Did he move?
Yes,
Finally?
Carson got traded.
Okay. Well, then that's good. So they got Matt Ryan. Are they gonna move anybody else around, you think?
I don't know. I hope not. But
The Colts, like, absolutely got a steal. Only a third round pick for Matt Ryan is just absolutely unbelievable in my eyes. I mean, I get he's 36, Matt Ryan's 36 years old. So, like, he's only there for, like, what, 1, 2, maybe 3 more years? If his arm has it, you know?
yeah.
But, like, only a third round pick is just, it's just absolutely crazy to have. What do you feel about this? I mean, you're the Colts fan. What do you think about Matt Ryan as your quarterback?
Oh, I love it.
How do you think he's going to fit in?
Huh?
How do you think he's going to fit in?
Well, I think he'll fit in fine because he has, just like he had on the Falcons, good offensive line, good running back, awesome weapons. So I think that's exactly what he has in Indy now, and it's no different. Just another different team, different jersey look, same number, I'd assume. And just new and probably better teammates. Now, I would say since Baker's trade talks and Matt Ryan's happened at the same time, I would, and we traded a quarterback away to Washington, and we were out without a quarterback for what seemed like ages. I was ready to be like, I'm ready to be like, I'm ready, and I'd be happy with either one of them. But then Colts made this move, and I'm like, yeah, Matt Ryan is probably the better option that they could have went with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like long term. If you really wanted long term, you would have went with Baker. But I think you get Matt Ryan for 2 to 3 years, and then he goes back to Atlanta, finishes out his season there, and then retires. That would be his. That would be his perfect ending for me, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to see Matt Ryan do that, but I think that the coach made the right choice, and going and getting Matt Ryan was a big win for Colts fans and Colts Twitter.
I think I will say this.
Colts Twitter
the Colts, like, this was just an excellent pickup with the circumstance that they were in with Wentz and the huge amount of contract that they for the Colts GM to flip Wentz and the massive contract and just to flip that for Matt Ryan in exchange for a third round pick is absolutely amazing. Like for you to flip, what was Wentz making, like 30 million or something?
Probably more.
For him to completely make the another team pay full contract for him to get Matt Ryan and only give up a third round pick is just absolutely unbelievable for the Colts, and they're gonna be a weapon this year. The Colts are gonna be playoff team, playoff contender once again. And yeah, I think they might. What?
I just saw this. Since the Patriots re-signed Malcolm Butler,
Mm-hmm.
and Tyrann Mathieu is still out there.
Oh yeah, the Honey Badger.
Can you imagine?
Oh.
Tyrann Mathieu and Julian Blackmon in the same position on that field.
That'd be.
Can you imagine the Honey Badger wearing blue and white?
That would be
Osorio Stadium.
Just, oh man, I really don't want that to happen. Cause that's scary. That's pretty scary to think. I'd have nightmares over that.
And to increase your nightmares, Xavier Rhodes, Kenny Moore, Julian Blackmon, Tyrann Mathieu.
I mean, is this just the same thing about the Aaron Donald and like those guys? Is that basically what we're doing here? Comparing those?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who would do better, do you think?
What do you mean?
If you got the Honey Badger, so those two positions. No, we can't compare. That's a bad comparison.
Yeah, that's a bad comparison. If you're trying to compare Aaron Donald and...
Yeah, because you can't compare different positions. All right, moving on. We got some re-signings here. That I just saw. Well, Matt Stafford got his extension, well deserved.
Yeah, just go look at my Twitter. I retweeted everything.
All right, yeah, but $160 million extension, good for him. I mean, well deserved.
Oh yeah.
The dude deserves every penny of that. Let's see here. Teron Armstead. That one. 5-year deal. Oh yeah, Jameis Winston. Re-signing with the Saints.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
I was just about to say, Jameis Winston re-signed with the Saints.
Yep. He did.
I mean, he's coming off the ACL, right?
Yep.
Are they saying, is he going to be the starting quarterback? Or
well, I'd assume so. Because they haven't signed anybody else.
I mean, but are you sure he's going to be fully healthy coming off an ACL tear?
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe his rehab has gone well. Maybe it hasn't.
I mean, yeah.
If the Saints saw... Think this way. If the Saints saw him do a practice run, right? Do a couple drills before re-signing him, and saw that he was good enough to be ready for week 1 in training camp, and OTAs and preseason, then that's what made them re-sign him. Now, if they re-signed him on blind faith, then that's not really a good deal. I'd say that what they did was made him do a practice run and be like, okay, you're good. We can re-sign you.
Yeah. This one was a couple days ago, but I really like this move. The Rams trading Robert Woods to the Titans.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Robert Woods, didn't he get hurt last year?
Yeah, he did.
So it'd be Robert Woods and,
towards ACL, I think.
Yeah.
Like week 2.
But he'll be fully back, though.
Oh, yeah.
I still like that deal. I love that deal.
He's had plenty of time to recover.
Yeah. Just saw this. Kenny Pickett's hand size increases by 1/8 of an inch from NFL Combine to the Panthers Pro Day. Interesting. What a specimen. In a span of a month, his hands are still growing. Let's see. What else are we gonna talk about? Who do you think the Colts are gonna draft?
I have no idea.
I have no idea about the Bears either.
I don't know.
I bet we can find something. There's probably something else other than football here. We got some baseball news. We've got free agency news all over the place, left and right, that we could talk about. But you probably don't know what that would be. You'd actually have no idea who any of these guys would be. But, I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
With the Rams, or not the Rams, the Bucks.
Oh, Fournette?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-year deal. Want to talk about the March Madness?
Sure.
Edey's a beast for Purdue. A beast.
So is William.
Bro, no, I'm watching Edey on the court, dude. That dude
Williams was killing me last game.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Edey. Just looking at him, that is a specimen, dude. That is a full-blown, like, that dude's massive. How tall is he? Like 8 foot?
Let me find out.
He's over 7'3". Has to be. But I bet you like Michigan in the Sweet 16, though, right? What do you mean, What's wrong?
I don't have them going that far.
Well, they're in the Sweet 16.
I didn't have Michigan going that far.
Neither did I, but I'm still happy.
Zach Edey is 7'4".
7'4", okay. Well, I didn't have Michigan going this far either. Heck, I didn't. Okay, I gotta be honest. I have a true confession to make. I didn't think I
You
didn't.
didn't have them make them the first round, did you?
I didn't have them making it in the tournament. I didn't. I said Michigan will not be in this tournament. And for them not to even be in the play-in game, I thought was a little bit interesting too. I thought Notre Dame should have been in our spot, and we should have took Notre Dame's spot to have the play-in game of it, at least.
Yeah.
Not for us to just have that 11 seed. Like, we should not have done that. But hey, we're in the Sweet 16, so. And Juwan Howard hasn't punched anyone yet. So we're all good there. Everyone's scared to shake her hands now. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been my bracket's toasted though. I'll tell you that much. My bracket is done for.
Oh, I still have a bracket going.
Well,
Wait, is
all
Wisconsin doing it?
okay, my brackets aren't totally toasted just because of the fact that the teams that I picked to win the championship are still in.
Or is Wisconsin doing it?
What?
Is Wisconsin still in the tournament?
I don't think so. I'll check. But I don't believe so.
Because that would make 3 brackets gone.
Wisconsin is out.
Okay, that's 3 brackets gone. 1 bracket is still in it.
In one of my brackets, I had them in the championship game. No, I had them in the Final Four. But
I have Arkansas winning.
okay, I've had
I have Arkansas. I had Notre Dame.
St. Pete has destroyed about everybody in the nation's bracket up. Like,
I had Wisconsin winning one, and I had LSU winning one. So.
how's the East looking like? Mine's screwed. Just because of St. Pete.
Just because of St. Pete?
Well, I didn't have Kentucky going that far, but I had Murray State beating Kentucky. And that didn't happen. But I still have 3 of the 4 teams in my Final Four.
I had in the Final Four, I have Arkansas playing Purdue, and then I had Ohio State playing Iowa.
That's your Final Four? A Big Ten Final Four?
It was, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Here was my Final Four. Well, this is for one of the brackets. Gonzaga.
I mean, like, for one of my brackets, it was.
Gonzaga and Purdue and Arizona and Kansas. I know, boring, straight chalk.
This is one of my brackets. It's not like.
Okay, you know what my the bracket that I did like 3 a.m. one time and I got super bored? It's already lost.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, I still have a chance. All right. So here's my Final Four. You're gonna laugh. Michigan State and St. Peter's, and Seton Hall and Texas Southern.
Oh my gosh.
And St. Peter's in the championship, and St. Peter's right now is saving my life. But Okay, here's my Elite Eight. I had Memphis and Michigan State. I had Seton Hall and Loyola. I had Texas Southern and LSU. And Purdue and St. Pete. And I had St. Pete beating Purdue. And right now, that still stands. That still is like, you guys play Purdue. I have that perfectly. In my non-real bracket, my East is near perfection. I've missed 2 games in the East region. But yeah, that was the bad one. That one was the one where I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this. What else is there to talk about real quick? Do we have anything else to talk about?
I'm not sure. Do we? Do we have anything?
I don't know. I want to get all the news out because I'm going to be on vacation. I'm flying to Florida tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. So if anything happens, that'd be not good. Because if I publish this today or tomorrow, so wait, so what was your bracket again?
For one of my brackets, one of my ESPN ones. Okay.
Yeah.
I had Arkansas, Purdue, Ohio State, and Iowa. My other one, I had Gonzaga, Notre Dame, Notre Dame, North Carolina, Ohio State, LSU.
And LSU?
That was now, I can't tell you the paper ones because they're up in my room, and I don't feel like going up in my
Hmm.
room.
Well, that's interesting. All right. I don't have much else to talk about, do you?
Not at the moment. Nope. Not until anything else happens.
All right. So do we just want to... Do we just want to go ahead and end this?
We can. Yeah.
All right, guys. That was a good podcast. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we will see you all later. Peace.